The impeachment of the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua has stirred a political storm, especially in Mount Kenya, where the deputy president holds significant influence. His removal in parliament has not only sparked his supporters, but also raised questions about the future of the political landscape in Mount Kenya and Kenya as a whole. So this move has exposed deep cracks in the relationship between him and the President William Ruto, a partnership that was crucial during the 2022 elections. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is DMTV Kenya, where I dive deep into the most pressing political issues shaping our country. Today, I'll break down the political aftermath of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment and what it means for Mount Kenya and beyond. But before I get into that conversation, remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I do my videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. And for those who are watching me from different platforms, kindly go YouTube, search DMTV Kenya, subscribe and be a member also so that anytime I do my content, you will also be notified. Back in the 2022 elections, Rigathi Gachagua was a central figure in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance campaign, positioning himself as the defender of Mount Kenya's interests. Gachagua and President Ruto's relationship during the campaign seemed very strong, with both leaders representing a united front to Kenyans. Gachagua played a pivotal role in delivering Mount Kenya voting bloc, which was very important in securing Ruto's presidential win. At the time, the deputy president emphasized that Mount Kenya's voice would not be ignored, promising his region a seat at the decision-making table. So his role as the mountain kingpin earned him respect and trust among the people of Mount Kenya, who believed that his position as the deputy president would ensure their interests are safeguarded. But 2 years later, the political tides have turned, and the deputy president's future looks uncertain. Mount Kenya have reacted differently to Gachagua's impeachment and has been filled with uncertainty. So the region right now, which viewed Gachagua as their primary representative in government, now they feel that its influence is slipping. So the silence from some of Mount Kenya's leaders, such as Nakuru Governor Susan Kihika, yesterday during a political event, it's not a political event, but where they attended a burial, they were completely avoided mentioning President Ruto when she tried to read his message. So the station to openly align with Ruto highlights the uncertainty surrounding his relationship with Mount Kenya leaders after this impeachment. They're not allowed to speak anything about the president. And if this game continues, actually the president is also going to feel the absence of his deputy president after the impeachment that is going to take place at the Senate. So leaders are carefully considering their next moves, waiting to see whether Gachagua will survive politically or whether President Ruto will shift his focus to other regional leaders like Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki if Gachagua is truly sidelined. And this could have what we call significant political consequences for him, especially as Mount Kenya is a key voting bloc for the next election, that is 2027. Politically, I want to say that the big question on everyone's mind is who will Mount Kenya support in the future? If Gachagua's removal is seen as a betrayal, I want to say that this could weaken Ruto's support base in the region. The DP supporters at some point may feel alienated, which could lead them to either pack opposition figures like Kalonzo Musyoka right now, who is in front after Raila Odinga is planning to take the Atta seat. So this shift be a major blow to Ruto's election strategy for the 2027 election. And Mount Kenya has always been a crucial battleground, and losing it would be severely weaken his chances of securing another term. On the other hand, I want to say that if the Senate decides not to uphold the Gachagua's impeachment, he could come out of this process even stronger, positioning himself as a regional hero who fought for Mount Kenya against political betrayal. When we look at the power struggle between Ruto and Gachagua, I want to say that the power struggle between these two gentlemen seems to be deepening. And it's likely that Ruto's decision to distance himself from Gachagua is strategic. By realigning himself with leaders like Kindiki and Waiguru, Ruto may be trying to secure alliance beyond Mount Kenya to build a broader national coalition. But this move could at some point backfire if he's not going to be keen. If the people of Mount Kenya feel that Gachagua was pushed out unfairly, they might withdraw their support from President Ruto, forcing him to rethink his political alliance. Additionally, I want to say that Gachagua's ousting could encourage internal rebellion within the Kenya Kwanza coalition. Some members of parliament from Mount Kenya may feel the need to challenge Ruto's leadership if they believe their region's interests are being neglected. And this alone will affect Ruto's presidency when it comes to the 2027 elections. As we wait for the Senate to make its decision on the impeachment, and nobody will convince me, Mount Kenya's political future remains uncertain. And if Gachagua is permanently removed from office, it could lead to major shifts in the region's political dynamics. Leaders may start openly criticizing Ruto, forming new alliances, or backing opposition figures. Alternatively, if Gachagua survives, he might consolidate power, becoming an even stronger political force from the mountain. What is clear is that the stakes are high. Ruto's leadership and future political ambitions could be seriously affected by how this situation unfolds, and they will need to tread carefully to avoid losing the support of Mount Kenya, while still maintaining control of his broader political coalition. He needs to be extra careful. As I end up this conversation, I want to do a conclusion and say that the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is a defining moment in Kenyan politics. It has not only tested the relationship between Mount Kenya and President Ruto, but it has also set the stage for new political battles that will shape the 2027 elections. The region is watching closely, and how both Gachagua and Ruto navigate this crisis will determine the future of their relationship. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today's conversation on DMTV Kenya. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let us know your comments or your thoughts in the comment section. How do you think this political drama will play out? Thank you and goodbye.